Greetings everyone. If you're looking forward to understand what a transformative business education and its power of a BSchool, then you're at the right place. Welcome to the School of Business, Aditya University. We are a NAAC A++ accredited university, sprawling over 250 acres of green campus, supported with AI-integrated smart classrooms, National Stock Exchange simulation platform, and case-led teaching pedagogy. We offer industry-relevant specialization for your success. Today, we have the area chairs of 5 important business functional areas, and along with that, we also have got the assistant dean of the BSchool. I would like to welcome the first area chair, Dr. Durga Prasad, area chair of finance. Now, in terms of our business function, finance stands as the most important core area of any business activity. Now, can you inform our audience today in terms of how the curriculum, how our BSchool curriculum makes sure that our students stay relevant in this dynamic business world?
Yes, sir. It's a very important question. Why? Because most of the students are worrying about their curriculum. It does not meet with current industry requirements. So based on the reason, our finance curriculum is strategically designed to bridge gap between academic rigor and industry relevance. About the 60% of the content is industry relevance. In developed that particular content in association with industry practitioners, that content incorporate Excel modeling, real-time case-based studies, and financial analytics. Coming to the another 40% of the curriculum, ensure it's give a strong academic knowledge in financial theories, quantitative methods, and policy insights. So this balanced structure are very helpful to our finance students to meet the current industry requirements.
That's great. Now, in terms of the School of Business, we stand very proudly that we are with the India's first all Big Four joint degree learning pathways, and along with that, we also have the collaborations of the industry leader, and that is National Stock Exchange. So, we would like to understand how the National Stock Exchange simulation platform is integrated with our curriculum and what our students of finance specialization can learn from it.
Yes, sir. Certainly. We expose our finance students to integrate stock market analysis and simulation. With the help of they learn stock market trading, portfolio management in current market analysis data. So this practical exposure to enhancing our finance students to develop the current financial requirements.
Well, I'm sure with every student of business degree program, when they look forward in terms of becoming a professional in the domain of finance, they would find the right platform here at the School of Business. We would be looking ahead with our next area chair, Dr. K. Shaileza Rao, who is the area chair of Human Resource. Welcome, ma'am. We would like to understand in terms of the human resource specialization, we have a saying, and that is human capital is the most important or the most critical asset for any business organizational success. In our curriculum, we would like to understand how the HR specialization as a curriculum, as a specialization can groom the future people leader and future CHROs.
Well, yes. At the heart of our HR program is the belief that future CHROs must be strategic partners. That means they must fully understand business imperatives while being grounded in human values. What is unique about our program is we have this integrated approach, balancing analytics, behavioral science, and leadership development. This is done through case-based learning, simulations, role plays, group discussions, and leadership clinics. At the School of Business, we train students to think like business leaders first and HR specialists second, because they must fully understand the cost, the impact, and the strategic value of every business decision.
That's a great insight. I'm sure that every student who would come to the School of Business to become a professional has got two learning pathways. The outcome of our business degree programs ends up with one, the first being the entrepreneurs, the second one being the corporate professionals. On both the cases, let it be a successful entrepreneur or if not a successful business professionals, there are two important skill sets. The first is to do with critical thinking, and on the second, we are talking about emotional intelligence. We would like to understand in the area of HR how these two important, the most critical skill sets of critical thinking and also EI is integrated in our curriculum.
Well, let me put it this way. At the School of Business, we design our pedagogy to intentionally cultivate both critical thinking and emotional intelligence. Critical thinking is done through analytical assignments, group-based discussions, and reflective journaling. So to improve this challenges the student to question assumptions, think out of the box, and look at problems from multiple perspectives. At the same time, we also nurture emotional intelligence through experiential learning, group discussions, and feedback exercises. So what happens is the student strengthens his self-awareness, his empathy, and also interpersonal skills through these exercises. So these are not ancillary skills, but they are central to how HR is taught and learning assessed at the School of Business.
Well, I'm sure that every student who comes to the School of Business will become a future leader, because that's our motto. As far as the School of Business is concerned, we would like to create a band of future leaders who are not only resilient, responsible, but also a globally competent leader. We would be moving ahead with the Area Chair of Marketing, Dr. Srirama Raju, to understand how our marketing specialization can build you a successful professional in the domain of marketing. Welcome, sir. I'm sure as the Area Chair of Marketing area, you will also agree that marketing now is data-driven and digitally accelerated. Can you explain few important insights on this point?
Yes, sir. What you pointed out is absolutely correct. Now, all the data-driven marketing is going on nowadays. I'll illustrate with some of the examples before I go to the main point. The first thing, when we go to a supermarket or any other retail store, now before billing, they are asking our mobile numbers. Through our mobile numbers, they are registering our data, how frequently you are coming to the store, what's you are purchasing, what's your consuming patterns, whether you are a middle class customer or a upper class customer, high income group. These are all the things they are studying and monitoring the consumer behavior for the better analysis in the marketing analytics. Similarly, I'll give recent example. I went to GRT Jewelries along with my mother. I have not given my mobile number or anything, but I spent around 1 hour time along with my mother there. After coming back to the home, from the next day onwards, I am receiving the advertisements relating to GRT. Similarly, when we are going to any new place for a business trip or educational trip, we used to find the data, which hotel we have to stay. We are simply browsing through internet, and there also marketing data-driven decision making now consumers are doing rather than general decision making in the past days. So data is very much important in these days. So we are nurturing our students through marketing analytics, digital analytics, and social media marketing, and consumer behavioral studies through relevant examples we are taking from industry to academia through caselets and simulations and project. At the same time, we are improving our curriculum through industry and academia partnership. We are improving the curriculum on par with the industry requirements. That's why data is more important in decision making of any consumer and for any marketing company nowadays.
Sure. Thank you for sharing the important practical example that right now that you have heard from our area chair marketing. I'm sure that when you come to a BSchool, you should look out for that particular environment where each of the decisions are taken by using data. Now, data-driven decisions ends up with a probability higher, which is an outcome that every one of us look for. Now, moving forward, I would like to also understand now, as of the practicality is concerned, how experiential learning needs to be embedded in our curriculum for any BSchool. And here at School of Business, we have already embedded the experiential learning through case-led teaching pedagogy. I would like to understand from the world of marketing how it can be incorporated.
Yes, sir. We generally follow experiential learning by giving good exposure to the students in terms of the first thing, case-led of teaching incorporated in our classroom through real-world problems. We are bringing real-world problems to the classroom through caselets. And the second most important thing is we are inviting industry personnels to interact with our students, and they are giving practical exposure how they are facing problems and how they are taking real world decision making in this dynamic changing environment today. And at the same time, we are taking our students to the industry to incorporate with the practices which they are really following in the industry to cope up with the present scenario. We are training our students through all practical exposure, and at the same time we will assign some of the projects to our students that they have to go to a particular store. They need to observe why consumers are behaving like that and what are the parameters they are looking for while purchasing a product. What are the considerations they are going, where they are considering the package or the color. Is there any influence of packaging and logos? There the students can learn how the neuromarketing affects the consumer behavior and buying decision process. Similarly, we will give assignments like they have to go through the feedbacks and reviews in the online. They have to come up with a project report how the consumers are facing issues and the companies how they are rectifying day to day in this digital world of transformation. This is how we will make our students to practically learn the things at our area of marketing, sir.
Yes. Well, the School of Business, by now you must be aware that we don't only deliver the theoretical concepts, but also expose you on a real world practical concept plus an experiential learning exposure so that each one of you can have a complete 360-degree, a holistic understanding of the real world businesses. Now, I would move forward to the area chair of Digital Transformation and Operation. We have with us Dr. Kiran Mai ma'am. Welcome, ma'am. As of every business sector is concerned, digital transformation has completely transformed the traditional business function areas. We look forward in terms of new revolution of our industry and sectors cutting across not only about India as a country, as a boundary. We are looking at a globalized nation, and in that, digital transformation play a crucial role. Ma'am, I would request you if you can talk about how these digital transformation is the future.
Thank you, sir. It is the right question on the right platform. So let me tell you the open secret of our school that we never teach digital transformations or the technologies to our students. What we do is we encourage classroom discussions through real-time case studies on these transformations and technologies. Like for example, if we consider IoT and AI, so how these technologies are being used by Tesla in manufacturing, and how digital supply chains are being used by Amazon, and how blockchain technology is adopted by Walmart in food delivery process. So this is how we create awareness among our students on various digital platforms. And in addition to this, we also make our students to submit their assignments not in a traditional way, but whereas the students has to participate in peer learning through video explainers, blogs, reels and all. So this is how we expose our students in using the digital technologies in improving operational efficiency. And not only this, we also encourage our students in our campus. We do have things like hackathon, ideathon, where students has to participate to give their solutions to the real-time business organization, to the real-world problems. So by which students can improve their critical thinking, innovative thoughts in using all these transformations and technologies. So by which they also gain experiential learning. So this is how we make our students digital thinkers rather than using these digital technologies.
That's great. Now, as of the School of Business, all our students, we understand that technology is the vital player in anyone's success. Now, when I look at this, in this tech-driven world, how does the digital enablers like Python, Power BI or Tableau is integrated in our curriculum so that we can prepare a future leaders, future business leaders who are well equipped, not only in terms of the technical skill sets, but also business function clubbed with the technological advancement. Can you share some light, ma'am?
Yes, sir. We have integrated the courses like, for example, if we consider Python, we have integrated Python into the courses like business analytics, operations research, and financial modeling to automate the tasks, to improve operational efficiency and for optimization. And coming to the other technologies and tools like Power BI and Tableau, we have also integrated these tools into our curriculum in such a way that into the specializations like marketing analytics, HR dashboards and supply chains. So whereby we encourage the students to create real-time dashboards with the real-time data sets in creating the business reports. So, and not only this, we also align our curriculum in order to map with the SDG goals, like to name a few, like quality of education, how these digital transformations help in improving the public services and waste management. So this is how we also focus upon mapping our digital transformation courses into SDG goals.
Sure, ma'am. On that particular agenda, let me share another important, very recent news, and that is the recent 2025, the Times Higher Education Impact Ranking on SDG 4, that is quality education. We have been ranked globally, and apart from it, in the state of Andhra Pradesh, we are ranked number 1 in SDG 4 quality education. Along with that, if I can add, we ensure that each of the students are well prepared from the best of the faculty members here at School of Business. We do not leave anything unturned. We ensure that let it be a technical skill sets, or if not, the business function. You have the right resources at your fingertip for your success. we would move ahead with the area of general management. Today, at this moment, we have got the Area Chair of General Management, Dr. Satyanarayan sir. Welcome, sir. As of our BSchool, we are sure that management plays an important role to ensure that each of the student become a successful leader. In our curriculum, we also ensure that they become an effective decision maker. We would like to understand from you, how can we ensure that our students become an effective decision makers?
Sir, thank you very much, sir. Very good morning. Regarding effective decision making plays very vital role regarding, especially for management students are concerned. So while we are going to teach the students, not in the theoretical base, we are completely based on the case based and the problem based. So whenever we are going to addressing the students, we are taking into consideration in the future what are the threats he has to face. That is our main motto. So in view of that only, our entire the curriculum and the entire curriculum prepared on the basis of the case based and at the base problem based is concerned. So case based is concerned not in a theoretical, and at the same time we will give utmost training at the theoretical base itself. So our students ready to face any future challenges. They are not our students, especially we prepared our curriculum and everything is not meant for only for theoretical base. That is only meant for example, if any problems, he will not only give an advice, he will give the solutions for the entire problem. So that is our motto of the School of Business.
That's a great insight. We would move to the Assistant Dean, Dr. B. Shavzania, and understand few of the key important aspects. Let it be a student's success, the career readiness training program, or any other, including the campus life. Let's hear her out. At our School of Business, Aditya University, student success is a clear-cut motto. We would like to understand how our students are well prepared for their placement, or if not, intensive opportunity. Can you share some light in terms of career readiness training program that we offer to our business students?
Yes, sir. That's a great question. Of course, it's from day one, we make our students prepared for placements. It's not like at the end of their program, we make them ready. Day one, they'll be enhanced with the activity-based learning. They have to undergo a lot of group discussion sessions, mock PI sessions. In addition to that, we also have guest lectures repeatedly, which are domain-specific, and we get the experts from industry and academia to train our students about the real-world problems. At the same time, we also take our students to industrial tours and visits where they can understand the industry very well. On top of all of this is our curriculum, which is a biggest strength. We made PwC and KPMG experts a part of our BOS who actually are involved in framing our curriculum, so which enhances or gives the student the real industry-led pedagogy.
That's true. As of our Board of Studies member, we have already incorporated 2 of those big 4 in terms of the world of business. Apart from that, right now, as I've informed earlier, we are India's first where all the big 4 has joined hands with us for our joint degree learning pathways. Now, in terms of our student-centric teaching pedagogy, I would like to understand that each of the student has been assigned with one faculty mentor. We believe not just in teaching, but also in guiding. Let's hear a question, and that is about each student being assigned a faculty mentor. What are the benefits that our business student is going to gain from this initiative?
As faculty members of Aditya University, we are really proud of the mentoring system we have at Aditya University. The day one itself, every student is assigned with a faculty mentor. So every faculty, a minimum of 20 to 30 students they'll take up. And it's not just about their academics. They look at their overall well-being of the students, because we believe that we are nurturing future leaders. So it even includes not just their marks or grades. The mentor personally identifies the skill sets of the students, because students are unique. They're different from one to one. We try to understand their skills. Based on that, we try to even make them prepared in which way it is the best suitable or best fit for them. That is how we guide them. And apart from that, even the mental well-being of the student is also highly considered. So that is where mentoring is very important, and that is our biggest strength we consider.
Right. So moving forward, I would like to ask something on the campus life of a student. Now, each of the student here at Aditya University, along with our primary School of Business, what are the advantages or what are the the uniqueness of a campus life of our business student? Can you add some unique events, including the recently held Colors of 2025? Can you share some important events that we conduct here at School of Business?
Yes. So a 250 acres of lush green campus, not just for looks, even with green initiatives, this is the biggest advantage which gives wonderful experience for the students. Apart from this, we also have a huge diversity of students, like students not across India. We also get students from 15 different countries where there is a chance of high cultural exchange, diversity, and that is how we actually make global leaders with the local roots. That is what our agenda. Well, coming to the events, not just into the academics, we also encourage our students into curricular, extracurricular and co-curricular activities, and Colors, which is a flagship event, is one big evidence for that, which was wonderfully led by our students.
Sure. I'm sure all our students at School of Business will look forward to all the events that the School of Business conduct, which is at the extracurricular, co-curricular, or if not the university, the flagship event of Colors. We also have seen a recent championship on Pro Kart Championship. Now, moving forward, as of the uniqueness of our BBA, BCom, MBA and PhD program, what is the 3 unique USPs, if you have to mention, of our business degree program here at School of Business?
Yes, sir. Answering to that, the first important point is like campus experience. Students who come to Aditya University, they feel it like home away from home. So we give that warmth, we give that experience. So that campus experience at Aditya University is really wonderful. And second thing is industry readiness. So we make our students ready from the beginning. It's like from day one, we make them or we nurture them. So to be the future leaders, it's not just in terms of academics, in terms of all-round development of the student. That is what we really look at. And coming to the third important aspect is placements. Yes, our very motto is to get 100% of all the students get placed in top companies, and we all the time strive for that. We all the time look our students or to ensure that all our students are, at least when they leave the campus, they need to hold at least a minimum of 1 or 2 jobs in their hand. That is what we actually look at. So these are the 3 important aspects I would like to share.
That's great. Now, you have heard from all of our colleagues, and I'm sure that you would also agree to my point, and that is our specialization that we offer here at School of Business is not just for employment, it is also for your empowerment. This is how we reimagine the true power of business education through a transformative business education. Our mission is clear. We have to build a globally competent leader through education, innovation, and industry immersion, clubbed with faculty expertise, the CXO thought leadership, the career readiness training program, and also with the assistance of the internship and placement support. We invite you to be part of this transformative journey here at School of Business, Aditya University, Andhra Pradesh. See you soon.